Hi all, this is lecture video series number 1. In this video, we are going to see about what is going to be pass by value and pass by reference using the Python languages. Now that is we'll be saying as call by value and call by reference. Call by value is nothing but a copy of variable which is being passed to the function. Call by reference we will be going to have the values, or we are going to have address of the variable which should be passed by the function. In call by value, it is a way of passing the argument to a function when it get by the formal parameters of function which is being stored in memory location. In short, any changes made by the function will not be reflected by the actual parameters when the function is called. For example, when we're going to change when you're going to pass the values, the actual parameters value does not have any changes. This is output of the call by value function. Where we call by reference, will be reference using the term called address. Any changes in actual parameters will be any changes in actual parameters will be reflected. So whenever we will be a call by reference, the values of the actual parameters will be changed. That is That is, the Python variables are not storage containers, rather, Python variables are like memory references. So, they refer memory address where a value is being stored. This is called as call by reference. Next, we will be seeing about what's mean mutual objects. An object whose internal state can be changed is called as mutual object. That is, for example, list, set, dictionaries, byte and array are called as mutable, whereas the user can define whether it's mutable or immutable, may be an internal state of change or not. That is, when you have values in the Python, the state that is in the place of the in the address space of the list, we can able to change any value. That is, if we able to change any value in the place of the list or place of the variable, this is called as mutable, which is we will be calling as a mutable objects. Is immutable objects. An object whose internal state cannot be changed when it is called as, that is, it is fixed state. It is for a fixed variable space or fixed variable address. It is a fixed variable address, so that the values in the fixed variable address cannot be changed. It is called as immutable objects. Whereas mutable objects, the variables can be changed in its address. That is, for example, first position we can able to, for example, in the first list consisting of first position is 1. If the 1 is can be changed to 2 or 3, it is called as mutable, whereas 1 is called as immutable objects. That is, when you see this program, we have a term called my function a. We are going to print, that is, we are going to add a value a equal to 3. That's we are going to increment the value of a by 2. Next, we are going to change the value of a. That is, and then we have this is my function. The function in my function Python coding. First, we are going to print actual value of a. Then we are going to increment the value of 2. Next, we are going to print the value of a. Next we see its initial value. When we are going to pass num variable. The num variable value is nothing but 13. We are going to initial value of num is nothing but 13. We are going to pass the num variable in the my function. Next, we are going to print what is the actual value of the num. Okay. First, we have initial value equal to 13. That is, we are going to pass by value. That is, we are going to as a pass call by values or pass by value in the Python programming. First, the num value, the printing statement, we are going to print the value of a. That is initial value. The initial value of num is nothing but 13. After the value which we receive by a is nothing but 13. So we are going to print the value of a after a change is nothing but 13 plus 2 is nothing but 15. Whereas at last we are going to print a number. We are going to print a number is nothing but 13. In this program, what we want to see is that the value of num doesn't get changed. That is, it is immutable. That is immutable. That is, when we are call by value function, it is called as immutable. That is, the value of the value is nothing get changed. Next, we have a call by reference. In this program, we have x of 0 equal to 20. That is, x of 0 is values which is been 20. We are going to pass the list. We are going to pass list. Just you see in the list, we have first value 10, we have second value 11, and third value 12, fourth value 14, fifth value 14, sixth value is 15. Okay, we have a 60 value. We have 60 value 15. Okay, we'll be seen in next video. Thank you.